Right then, once I've got all of this bloody gasket maker off of here, I'm going to try and do a review. So I was sent this by somebody, but apparently I'm not allowed to say who it was that sent it. They told me not to say who it was, but I can't really understand that. But anyway, so I'm going to review this. Apparently it's a KM21 Bluetooth FM transmitter. And it's even got the Bluetooth sign there. Got gasket maker in between my fingernails now. So on the packing we've got, it's made in China, so we've got made in China. And you know, it's got the Bluetooth marks and everything else that you would expect. Right, I changed the camera angle because it was just easier. It's just a bit more steep. So you've got the Bluetooth mark, and that's all you've really got on this box. It's actually one of those nice boxes. You know, sometimes you don't expect a nice box, but you get a horrible box. But what else have we got on here then? We've got a random code. We've got a Nullexy wireless in-car something inch LCD. Well, it doesn't even tell you how big the LCD is. Display black new. Load of random stuff. Registered trademarks owned by Bluetooth. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and then all those little symbols, and that's pretty much that. So we just got this random box here. Don't know what else is going to be inside. I haven't opened it yet. Don't know why they would have said don't say who we are. What's that all about then? Usually when you review something, the company's like, please, you know, promote us. This is what we want, a bit of promotion. So we've got the KM Bluetooth in-car transmitter. It's by Nuxley. New user guide. Does that mean it's a new guide, or does that mean it's for new users? Support, they've got a support thingy. We're glad to hear from you. I bet they won't be. Customer support. Read before use. This device carries 6-month manufacturer warranty. Please contact support, blah blah blah. How to use USB ports. But only one is for charging. Is it really? And the other one is for reading USB files. Please differentiate them. This device is compatible with most mobile phones and in-car. Blah 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 blah. Well, I'm not going to about to test it in the car because I can't be bothered to go out there. Hopefully we'll about to test it in here though. Product information. Oh, it tells you play, frequency, blah blah blah. This could be the answer to all my problems. At least it's in English. Is the English pretty good? Apparently it's activated automatically when the device is powered on. Oh, well, at least they got that part right. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's have a look in there. What have we got? Oh, there we've got a cable. It's got 2 of those 3.5mm jacks. So we got ourselves a nice polythene bag with the device. This is the device, and the first thing I notice is that's very handy because some cigarette lighters are like that, and you'd want it to be like that, or you might want it to be like that, you might want it to be like that. So yeah, sweet. Buttons feel nice. It's got a nice little display. It's quite shiny. Looks like that's very good quality. I wonder if it's got a fuse in there. Doesn't like it. Oh, it has. It will have a fuse. There'll be a fuse in there, so at least it's got a fuse. Well, I'm assuming it's got a fuse. It's got space for a fuse. One USB. Don't know how you know which one's for charging. Probably that one, because it's 2.1 amps. That's for charging. That's for reading files, apparently. What's that? Oh, we've got a memory card slot. Sweet. Headphone jack. What's on this side then? Model KM21, input DC 12 volt and 24 volt. That's handy. So if you're in a lorry or something, you can stick it on the old 24 volts and you ain't got to worry about it blowing up. This actually seems very good quality considering it was from China. Yeah. Right, let's go see if we can plug it in and give it a bit of a... Right, so I've come out here into the old shack and I've plugged it into a PSU, as you can probably see, which will do the same job. It's gone into a cigarette. Haven't switched it on yet, so let's switch it on and see exactly what happens. Got a bit of power. Bluetooth KM21, 13.9 volts. So it tells you how many volts is going into it. We've got Bluetooth on. We've got 26 FM, 87.5. No sound coming out of it. Bluetooth KM1. It's unconnected, is it? Right then. So let's see what happens if we press the old remote button. Nothing happens if we press it. Nothing happens if you press any button. Oh. Alright, well that obviously... How the hell would you connect it up then? Oh, that's gone off. Back on again. What is that? It says it's unconnected. Let's see if we can. Let's go into Bluetooth in my televocation unit. Bluetooth. There we go. Turn that on. And we'll see what comes up. S18. I don't know what S18 is. Radio set. Right. Hopefully we'll get something that might pop up around it. Ah, there we go. KM21 devices. So if I tap on that, let's see, that should connect us, I hope. There we go. We're connected. There we go. We're connected. Red wrap. We're alive. So does that mean if I get a telephone call, what will happen? What will happen? Mode. Let's press the mode button. I was expecting something to... Nothing happens. So you can't really do anything other than play... But you can't play any music because there's no sound that comes out of it. Let's have a look in these instructions to see what we've got here. It basically just tells us, here we go. So, are we zoomed in? We are zoomed in a little bit. So we got, just tells us what it is, frequency, previous down, previous. Oh, I see, that's the volume as well, is it? If you hold it down. Right, mode. It doesn't tell you exactly what mode does. Positive, negative. Function. I've got a few random bits in there. So basically, I'm going to see if I can get this to work. While I'm waiting, I've found out, I've worked out what this cable's for that you get with it. This is to connect this to your car stereo system so that you can play music through it from your phone or from this radio. But most cars have a radio built in. So I can't see the point of connecting a radio to play music from a radio station. You just play it in your car. I mean, most cars have them built in. It's the Bluetooth function. But I suppose as well, yeah, okay, I got that wrong. Yeah, so what you need to do is you plug this in, and you plug this into your car, and then obviously when you talk, the other person's voice comes through your car speakers. Duh, I mean, that's obvious. What am I chatting about? Right, so that's how you do it then. But that's no good really, because my car hasn't got an AUX in. So if you haven't got an AUX in, then you can't use this. You need to have an AUX in. I haven't got an AUX in. Well, that's no good then, is it? I can't even test it on my car anyway. Here we go. Recording my little mobility identification unit now. So I wonder what's going to happen. Is that going to ring? Or is the old Bluetooth thing? There we go, look. It's coming up down there. So the telephone rings and it comes up on there, and I would imagine if I'd had this connected up to my car, the ringing probably would come through the car speakers, I would like to think. So, you know, let's go and have a closer look. Right, so I'll tell you what, because I cannot test how well it actually works and whether the microphone is any good and how it actually works, because none of my cars have an AUX connection to go in. They just don't have it. I don't know why. None of them they just don't. All right, it's just the way it is. They don't have it, so I can't test that whether it works or not on the phone. Having said that, the thing does come on. It's in English and it's in readable English. You know, some of the things you turn them on and they're already in bloody Chinese or Japanese or whatever. It seems fairly robust. You got all the buttons. They're robust. You can push them and nothing really that bad about them. It's got a nice finish. It's not flimsy. It doesn't make a horrible crunkling sort of noise when you handle it. That feels nice and sturdy. The old connection's nice, and when you plug it into the cigarette lighter or the socket or whatever you want to call it, it makes a nice connection. It doesn't wobble around, and when I come back out, it goes in there and stays in there, which is how you want it to be. So I would say this is a pretty good thing, and I would say if you need a Bluetooth device relatively cheap and you've got an AUX in on your head units or on your radio system for your car, which would probably have to be quite an old car because all new cars these days have Bluetooth built in. But if you've got that, then this is probably going to be pretty good. I mean, it comes in a nice box and everything. Oh, we've got something else in it. What else we got here? Look. Register your 18-month warranty. Oh, there we go. Look. An 18-month warranty card. So if it breaks within 18 months, we've got that. Sweet. So, you know, I would give this a thumbs up. I mean, it's a shame that I can't even test it, even if I wanted to. I can't go out in the car to test how it works. I don't have the ability to do that. But I would give it a thumbs up, and I'd say if you have got the ability to plug it in, I'd say go and buy this. I'm going to put a link in the description below. I'm apparently not allowed to say who it was that sent it to me, but you'll find out anyway when you click on the link. So, there we go. Sweet.